It sounded like.
We are in Georgia. This is where I grew up, so I was kind of stumped about what to do because I think we've done a lot of Georgia, but we are starting off in Helen, and it's really beautiful. I think I've been here in the summer. I did a little rafting trip way back when, but it's really different in the winter, and it's all festive and decorated, and we just had a wonderful lunch. What did you have?
I had some Wiener Schnitzel. It's delicious. Some sauerkraut and cabbage. Very German up here, which is very cool.
And I had a nice veggie bratwurst. It was tasty. So yeah, we're gonna keep exploring around Helen.
I got a quad. These are rare. These are very rare.
We just finished up our hike up to Ruby Falls. Now we're gonna go check into the Harvest Host before it gets too late, and then we're headed back out on the town for a parade.
It is 3 o'clock though, so I thought someone needs to be put down for the 3 o'clock nap.
Who could that be?
We're just powering right through the nap. Like
Skip
someone get a little cranky tonight.
We're skipping the nap. I've still got half a coffee in the car, so I'll be fine. We just checked into our Harvest Host, and it is a winery and meadery. So Evan did a mead flight, of course. I tasted a bunch of honeys, and we just got some goodies. We got 2 bottles of, what's it called? Of muscadine juice, not wine, just juice. Like a black muscadine, and then this lighter colored one. And we got a type honey that we liked, the mimosa flavored honey. And now Evan's back there taking a nap. Look at this. We had a great first day in Georgia. We went back out after we checked into the Harvest Host and caught the end of this nice little parade. And Evan got some very good food. What did you tell us about it, Evan?
So the city or town of Helen, Georgia is this all Bavarian, German thing. There's all the places look all German, and it's nice, and they serve a lot of German food. So what I got was a little cup of goulash, which is quite possibly the best soup I've ever had, and I've had a lot of soups. This thing was phenomenal. It was salty. There's little chunks of all different kinds of meats in there, some potatoes and peppers and onions, and these little noodles. What's the word for them? Spackle. No. Spatzel.
That's it.
I think it's spatzel. But yeah, very nice little like hand kneaded noodles. Like you like pinch little noodles and drop them in the soup, and they boil up nice, and they were really tasty. Great soup. We also had a knockwurst, some sort of wurst, just a big hot dog. It was very nice. And some mustard. I'm not a mustard guy.
Evan ate mustard today, guys.
I don't like mustard.
He tried 3 different types.
I want to like mustard so badly, and they gave me 3 different kinds of mustard with this knockwurst, and I tried them all.
You liked 2 of them,
They
right?
were kind of nice. Like the nice, spicy, stone ground mustard, Joie called it. I might like that, so maybe I'm a mustard guy now. Who knows?
Good morning. We just woke up. We are still in Helen, and we are going to go ride the mountain coaster. I'm pumped. I've seen these in a lot of other states, but this is just the one where it worked out for us to go to. So we're gonna get there right after they open. Yesterday we went by and it was like an hour wait. So we think getting there first thing in the morning will be a little better. And then we'll let you know how it is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have the camera on there. I think it's a 2-handed experience.
There's only one hand for the brake. You don't need to steer it.
Ooh. Okay,
I
well,
think you could do it.
I'll do my best. Maybe Evan will film this experience. We'll see. We're in the mountain coaster. Evan's in front of me, but I gotta put this camera away. We just finished the mountain coaster and it was a great time. Evan was a little scared.
It was fast. I didn't think I thought it was a little kid's ride. And you end up zipping down the mountain very quick, and you're controlling it, right? So you could just brake a little bit or go faster. I was braking a lot. Joie didn't brake at all. She was very brave.
Nothing better than breakfast goulash.
Broke down the door. It just opened up. I wonder if it's gonna be less
Gooey.
less gooey.
Good morning. Today we are at the Chattahoochee Nature Center. I came here on a field trip like probably 20 years ago, and so I'm going to show Evan around. I don't know what's going to look different and what's going to be the same, but I remember being a very fun field trip. Do you have any hopes and aspirations for what we see?
I saw a little sign for a beaver, so maybe they got some beavers here. I do like beavers.
We just heard some bird of prey squawking around, so we're gonna walk over to this aviary and see if we
like
can...
this. It sounded like...
That was spot on.
It's pretty good, right?
We found the birds that were squawking. They were bald eagles, and now we walked past some hawks and stuff, and now we are at this owl. This is a barred owl, not to be confused with a barn owl. These are apparently two different things, which we just learned.
The barn owls prefer barns, and the barred owls prefer bars. We finished up at the Chattahoochee Nature Center. It was very fun. They had lots of birds that I hope were injured for the sake of captivity. Just cut that right out. We just left the Chattahoochee Nature Center. Joie does a better job at this usually.
That's okay.
No, we left the Chattahoochee Nature Center. We had a lot of fun there. So lots of wild animals, which was fun. Nice little stroll on that boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back at Jill and Dawn's house for another jam session, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Play some little music. It's always fun. And yeah, that's gonna be kind of a wrap on Georgia.
Yeah, we had a good time here. Mostly seeing family and stuff, but did a couple activities that I haven't done in years that Evan's never done. So it was a good time. Thanks, Georgia.
Bye-bye.